In life, sometimes we go through those valleys. Sometimes we have some obstacles where we feel like we may not ever be able to overcome them. Just to think of my story and how good God is, I gotta start at the beginning.
There is a hurt plaguing our community here in Pierce County. We have a homeless crisis where, as a church, we have an obligation to get in there and fight. Christ said, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. We are not defined by our circumstances, but by our compassion and our capacity to lend a helping hand. And that is where the 937 Project comes in.
I was born and raised here in Tacoma, Washington. I came into this world, my umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. Life was difficult for me to navigate. Definitely poverty. Even though I had grandma, I was able somehow, some way, to know that I wanted more. And I was fortunate to get the opportunity to make it through this life with all these obstacles and barriers. When we came here to record, we pulled up to this park and I said, wow, this is familiar. And it reminded me of the time when I was dealing with homelessness right here in my own city. And there used to be a gazebo back there. And I had to sleep in that gazebo. And I fell lower than I ever thought I would fall. I lost my hope. I lost my way. And most importantly, I lost my faith. And it was a really hard journey. I got into an altercation with a gentleman one day. I had to go behind some bars and spend some time in there. And when I was in there, I was able to think just every shortcoming, everything I did where I rose really, really high. What I did when I got out of jail was call my good friend, my brother, Bobby. And I asked him to pick me up for church. I'm a deacon at church now. I've been able to keep a job for the past 5 years where I haven't been on a roller coaster, where I started as a career advisor and now I'm the performance manager. It's really all due to the glory of God. When I think about everything I've gone through, the most impactful time for me was when I was outside. That's what I call that time, when I was outside and didn't have a place to go, felt like I didn't have anything to live for or any hope. I had a couple individuals that showed me that there was still hope. Thankfully, the individuals such as my sister and my brother Bobby, I was able to come out on the other side. And I just want you to know that there is hope, that there is a way for those who we see outside when we drive in our car. There's a way for them to come back. And I am a living testimony of that. So today, I really encourage you to support the 937 Project. It is a bridge. It is a bridge to help those who need our help the most. And most importantly, it's how we can all grab our shovels and put in the work that Christ put forth for us.
Be a part of the change. Volunteer your time. Donate your resources. Let's show compassion to those who need it the most. The 937 Project is here to make a difference, and it starts with us, the Big C Church. Grab a shovel. It takes one person to make a change. And if we all come together collectively and we put in the work, I can only imagine what our world, and most importantly, Pierce County will look like. Join the 937 Project and make a difference. Amen.